So 2013 was a pretty exciting and adventurous year, I must say. Partnering up with Best to deliver some of the best products on the market, organizing events with Red Bull, working on my overall body strength and mindset. Pushing myself to new heights by creating a stronger body and mind is something I work on every day. Together with my personal trainer, I've therefore worked on a unique training program in which we focus on the mobility, stability, strength and explosiveness of the legs, back and core. Partnered up with Best Kiteboarding, which has been a great opportunity. I've really enjoyed working together with them. They gave me all the support that was needed to develop quality products. And at this level of sports, that's exactly what I need. Kiteboarding can be done in many ways. This kite is power. But what attracts me most is the wow factor. Seeing somebody fly across the sky is just incredible, you know. And therefore Red Bull and I organized the Mega Loop Challenge. This is an event focusing on extreme kiteboarding. For the wow factor we actually need some strong conditions. So we set a waiting period and select 16 talents through an online video contest. And they battle it out in the best conditions, and this ensured for an action-packed event. The beauty of such an event is definitely when the riders just push themselves over their boundaries and jump higher and crash harder than ever before. I'd really like to see this event take off, as it's one of the most exciting events in kiteboarding, and I'd like to organize this in multiple nations, so we push all the talents to the max.
The storm is on its way.
Dus over een paar uur komt hij naar ons, maar nu al bereikt de eerste herfststorm de kust van Groot-Brittannië.
One of the most violent tempests these shores have seen in the last few years.
Mother Nature supplied us with 70 knots of wind. So I've never experienced a wind like this. I wasn't even able to walk into the wind with all my gear, you know, it was so strong. Yeah, a bit of fear plays a nice role, you know, keep you focused, keep you sharp. So I told my brother, run downwind and catch me if shit goes wrong, you know. Like every year, I spend my winter in Cape Town. This is one of my favorite places because of the ideal conditions for riding and living. Unfortunately, this time around I had a pretty gnarly crash on my first week, and this actually resulted in a shoulder injury. Definitely one of the worst things at first that can happen to an athlete is an injury, you know. You give all you got and then bam, boom, you can't do what you love to do, and that's pretty frustrating. So with an injured shoulder and going on a mission to get back in shape as soon as possible, I came across this guy called Nico, who was actually a pro athlete himself, but also a massage therapist and energy healer. I've heard of it before, but that it was so special, I never knew that. Really added a lot to my life, you know. He taught me how to look after my body, how to have the right mindset, and he's really inspired me to be in tune with my body and my mind. So going to the hospital after intensive therapy and living as healthy as possible, I was happy to hear from the doctor that it was just a bone bruise inside my shoulder. And luckily the forecast was shaping up nicely just 3 days before the King of the Air. And I called up my teammates Lewis and Hannah to go for an epic sunset session. And it was definitely a great thing that I did, because this put me back into the flow and it was good vibes all around. So I was stoked to be ready for the Red Bull King of the Air. Going into the King of the Air, I was pretty confident, pretty chill, and as I was still recovering from my shoulder injury, I didn't expect that much. Feeling great, pretty confident. It's a nice day on the beach, great setup, and conditions are slowly building, so I think I'll be nicely powered on the 9 meter. Yeah, just gonna rock it.
Big Ray, come on! Show me those hands, come on!
The King of the Air is just so unique because it has the right conditions, the best riders, and it just pushes the level of riding to the next level. Some challenging heats against Jari van der Kop and my buddy Aaron Hadlow.
Come on, Kitto! Okay, all those hands in the air! Oh!
And with 10,000 people watching, I was super stoked to make it all the way to the finals and put on a good show with Andre, Steven and Kevin. And I couldn't be more stoked to land on a second place. Just like 9 years ago, hitting the podium again at the Extreme Kiteboarding event. Love it. Super stoked to see that the Extreme Kiteboarding is back on the map and making its way across the world.